Anyway, go ahead.
A deep blue twilight over Temple Square and the downtown high-rises of Salt Lake City, Utah. And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, broadcasting live alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. And back in Utah following the road trip, it's the Jazz on home turf. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Pistons team. Last season, they split the series with each team able to win on the road.
And these interconference matchups are important, Kevin. You only see the club twice all season, and it feels a little different. You want to go out and really put on a good performance.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Monroe and Drummond there inside. Matthews out there with Donald Sloan. And it's Chan in at the small forward spot. Here's Wang. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Steve was talking about, Clark, just moments ago about not playing each other often because they're in different conferences. And wouldn't you say that affects the way a game will play out?
Most definitely, Kevin. I mean, when it's an opponent you see so little of, there's always a filling out process, and I'm sure that'll be the case today for both teams.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Baseline try. Detroit with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
That was a shocker, guys, because that had to be a tough one for them to swallow. They were supposed to win that game, but they never got going.
Yeah, and to lose it the way they did, too. I mean, that's where it really hurts, Steve. That's a hard one to take.
So here's Burks after the made shot from Andre Drummond. Favors against Monroe. That's blocked by Chan. Drills it from outside. He's got 5. And so it's Detroit with the ball. He feeds it to Matthews. Here's the dude. Clock at 6. And he gets it to go. The dude's got his second basket of the night.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Now the pass to Wang. Favors with the screen. Burks, the pass to Wang. Now here's Exum. Not a lot of room. That is good.
And the layup just gift-wrapped right there. I mean, he had a clear path to the basket.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Sloan passes to Chan. Pass to Drummond. Clock at 6. Launches a 3, and it's good. 3 points on the board on the shot from Chan. The dude's got 7 points. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. We'll now go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Quinn Snyder. Doris?
We discussed their game plan defensively, and he mentioned that controlling Greg Monroe will be crucial. He said Monroe is a guy who can score inside, rebounds well, and his passing really sets him apart. Their offense runs best when it goes through his hands, so pressuring him and staying vigilant is essential for us. Guys, can they slow him down?
And thanks for that story, Doris.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Here's Chan, and Detroit again with the bucket.
Man, a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
Here's Exum. Kicks to Favors. Nice ball movement by Utah. Now here's Burks. He's covered by Matthews. And he gets it to go. He has 7.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Sloan passes to Chan. There's the feed to Monroe. Passes it to Chan. Monroe right side. Here's Sloan. Off target with his 3. For Utah, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Dishes it to Exum. To the wing on the left. Wang the pass to Burks. Taken away. Here's Sloan. 14 points from him the last game against the Trailblazers in Portland. Chan connects from 3-point range. The dude's got 12 in the game.
A good open look, and he slashes home the 3.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. The Pistons second.
You know, a solid 3-point game can be the cornerstone of an effective offense. I mean, it adds a little pop and punch to what a team is doing offensively. And last year, this team was not made up of just good 3-point shooters. They had great 3-point shooters.
.115 left to play in the first quarter. And here is Burke. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston. Now here's Lamb. He's guarded by Stuckey. That's good from Burke on the assist from Jeremy Lamb.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
Now here's Stuckey. And there's the pass to Patton. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Patton. 6 on the shot clock. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Here is Favors. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Been a tough quarter for him. He has not been able to make a shot here.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Wolf. Low block shot, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And here we go with Jeremy Lamb. He's coming off a 13-point game against Houston. And stolen by Favors. Here's Kramer, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Utah shooting their first free throw tonight.
Kramer at the line for 1.
On the free throw, no good. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Pistons lead by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.